Oh, I'm the one that gets to touch it.
Yes! You're the man.
Water's 200 degrees, okay? Which means the thermometer is 200 degrees. And the...
oh.
Yeah.
Get a pot holder.
It's pretty warm. I mean, that's equally warm.
But it's not iron,
But
so
it's tolerable. You know, within a few seconds of touch. I wouldn't even attempt to grab that to pull that off of there. There's no
wow, that's hot.
Yeah.
Try to retain
hot.
that heat.
Just in the brief period that we had that lid open, it dropped down like 2 degrees.
Yep, I see that.
Here. Thank you.
Yep.
All right.
So what are you going to do?
I'm going to take the lid of the pot off. And I'm going to take the thermometer and put it in there.
And prop the lid back on to see what the inside of the... Yeah, because that pot's going to...
Because that's going to be your cooking area.
Yeah.
You know, that's where we're...
Well, with the lid on, that should retain extra heat.
Hold this lid up for relief.
You just put the... Yeah. Can you get that to stand up on the edge? It should.
I can adjust it to where...
No, I mean, shouldn't you be able to stand that straight up in the air? Well, no, because you got to put the lid on, duh.
I have to put the lid back on.
Yeah.
It's still very hot.
Okay. Can you see that? Yeah, I can see that. That's fine.
We can read it. It's readable.
Okay, we'll come back out in another 15 and we'll check it again. Okay. Very cool.
I want to get this.
Before we started making all these adjustments just now, there were quite a few bubbles at the bottom of that cup. I don't know if you can see that coffee cup there. So the water was getting ready to boil. So that's pretty cool. It's only been out here for just under an hour, and we started late too. You get this out here, 10:30 with a pot of stew or something. 4 hours, you're gonna have yourself some good food. But,
you know what? I think it's about time that we turn this because you look at the shadow of the cup.
Yeah.
It needs to be turned.
Yeah, so let's angle it. I would say every half an hour or so, angle it to where it's just ahead of the sun, and then the sun will come overhead and catch up, and then that's cool.
I need to bring it forward.
Yeah, and like I said, we didn't get arms or chain or anything for the side here, so we're using one of our walking sticks to prop that up. And the way to measure what angle you want your top to be, obviously, just get the reflection down right inside. That's all.
I'm trying to get it down there.
Nothing fancy, no geometry. What, honey?
What temperature is it?
Put it at 225 because that's what it was when we came out. It's lost some since, but
225.
Yeah, we had the lid open for a couple minutes. Yeah, just put it on 225.
Okay.
So 225 Celsius would be 125. Yeah, it maintained 225. So yeah, whatever it was before. What, 105 did you say? Something
yeah,
like
as far
that.
as Celsius.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Okay, what we're doing here is we're going to elevate the pan here. I've got a cooling rack here, and we were reading, and John was reminded that if you have something elevated inside of here, you will have better results.
To elevate, that way you've got airflow underneath whatever you're attempting to cook.
Yeah.
To overlap nicely, and then we'll elevate things to help heat the bottom.
Also, I'll stick my phone in here just for a moment. It was back up over 225. It still is a little bit, but I think with this elevation under here, we're gonna have better luck with it. So. Yep.
Still got a little while yet until the shadows meet, or where the shadows will shift to where we're gonna have to move it.
Basically, in an hour and 15 minutes, this has hit 225, a little over, and held its temperature, and now it's going to, the cooking inside, the temperature inside the pot's most likely going to go up because of the elevation here. And the Dutch oven that's going to be coming tomorrow, it has a 2-inch set of legs on it, so that's going to have its own elevation, which I'm also thrilled about. So, yeah, readjust it a little bit, and
yeah, we're getting clouds.
Working out good. I'm really excited about it. Okay, we turned this into experiment with the kids here, and when we would go out and check every 15 minutes, we would come in and write the temperature down, both Fahrenheit and Celsius for those who are not U.S. and are on the Celsius system. And we took into account the few things that we did outside while it was going on here. I got to make one more notation that I forgot about, and that is down here where the temperature dropped. We were looking at some different things inside and had the door open. So we'll just mark that down there. Cover opened. For 5 minutes. Okay. And still, as you can see, it came back up. We need to get some things wrapped up inside the house here, so we're going to call it a day for our experiment here. But this is the results here. As you can see, from 12:15 to 12:30, it rose 50 degrees in 15 minutes. And actually, that we decided to round it back to 12:15. We actually put it out there about 12:20. So that 50-degree temperature change happened in about 10 minutes, 12 minutes tops. 52 Celsius, 79 Celsius. And then every 15 minutes we'd come back in and we'd make a mark. So we went very quickly from 12:15 to 1:15. We have a full 100 degrees difference here, and I find that to be absolutely amazing. That's just really astounding. At 1 o'clock we went outside. We adjusted the angle because you got the sun coming down, and obviously you always want to try to face the sun. So anyway, you got 1:15, 2:25, 1:30, 2:30, 1:45, 235 degrees, 2 o'clock, 235 degrees. At the really hottest part of the day here of our experiment, it held steady at 235. Now, something else, I've been doing research in between these little running in and out things here. I've noticed that in my research that it would probably be a little bit more efficient, I think, if we were to seal the edges of where the lid comes down, because there are some very, very, very slight gaps. I mean, I'm talking like a 1/16 of an inch or less for about 2 or 3 inches here and there. So we're going to be trying to think of a way to devise a plan to keep that sealed right out, because you do lose, considerable heat that way. As we all know, in the north here in the wintertime, a slight crack can really make a difference in your heat bill. Anyway, so we're going to be trying to seal the edges of that in, but even with the slight gaps, and you can see it holds steady nice for a couple hours in the heat of the day at 235 here. And you need a temperature of 185 or higher steady for a couple hours to cook meat. So, we can obviously cook meat to the fullest minimum requirement there, even not so efficient with the small leaks and stuff. So I am going to call this a total success. I am really excited about that. So I posted some new links as well, too, with some recipes and stuff outside. And we're going to go outside and take one last look here. See what we got here. Oh yeah, look at that. It is about 10 to 4, 3:45 right now, and it's upwards. It's back up to 2:30, 2:35 like it was in the middle of the day. So adjusting this thing is everything. John came out and adjusted this after we had the top open there at 3:15 when the temperature dropped, or earlier when the temperature had dropped a little bit to 195. I thought we were going to see, we'd already passed the height of this thing, and here it is, midday, late afternoon, almost 4 o'clock, and this thing is still at the height of its heat capacity right now. And I'm really excited by that. That's really, really awesome. I expected this to be about 200, 175 by now. And here we can see it's almost 250. So, yeah, this is a total success. Awesome. Thanks for watching.